I wake up and like I'm about to be 38 in a week and a half. And I will wake up and hobble across my house like an 87-year-old woman because it's fucking cloudy today.
Right.
Um, and that's not fair. Nobody who wants to wake up like that. Who wants to wake up like that? Like ever. And it's not fair. And I don't want to live my life like that. And it's not fair to my family for me to be so uncomfortable that I can't function. So, cannabis, here we go.
And we've made no apology about the fact that we know, as people with endometriosis, as people who suffer with this inflammatory response, we're responding to the weather, we're responding to our environment, we respond to any other medications we need to be on, and then our whole neuroreceptors, because you're always
My
talking about
mental state,
neuroreceptors.
my emotional state will
Yes,
affect my inflammatory responses. What food I ate. If I spent 8 hours in my car, that
right,
also affects my inflammatory responses. And of course, we both have jobs where we're traveling a lot. We're in the
absolutely.
car for hours on end. And so then by the time we get home, it's really hard to unfold yourself out of that chair without like wincing because it's just so uncomfortable. My hips are like stuck in that position after sitting there all day. And I know that yours feel the same way, or at
Yes.
least worse. Like,
So, how do you find that dabbing's helped you with that? Because I feel like a lot of people wonder how we can dab so much and be as functional as we are, because we are driving. We do need to be focused and we need to be alert and we need to be aware. How does dabbing help with that feeling for you?
so because I shop by terpenes, I don't shop by strain. I
Same.
don't shop by indica sativa hybrid. I shop by terpene profile. And so the biggest one that I always look for is caryophyllene. We've talked so much about that being my favorite one. Caryophyllene is the only terpene that can behave like a cannabinoid and actually have direct interactions with your CB receptors to help to like put a put a dimmer switch on those pain receptors. It helps you to turn them
Absolutely.
down. It literally goes through your body and it's just like off, off, off. At least that's how I feel with me. But at the same time,
Same.
caryophyllene doesn't have that cloudy, like brain feeling or anything like that. Like it doesn't make your eyes heavy. It doesn't make you tired. I'm alert. I'm clear headed. I'm just not physically uncomfortable and therefore distracted by my physical discomfort. I can actually think about things. I can do life and do all of the
It's so
things.
funny you say that, because Duchess said earlier when when we met backstage earlier, her and I, she brought up a reel that I put in. She goes, "We need to find you something that gives you more than 10 minutes of relief," because I wrote the on screen hook, and I said to her, "You know what? I think those 10 minutes I'm referring to is almost the disconnect between the pain receptors and my body, and almost that fire extinguisher going out. And just for those 10 minutes, nothing exists. Not pain, not anything. And that is what I think for me. I'm constantly chasing that ability to disconnect from my pain so I could feel
Right.
normal for a little while.
So for me, it's like, so you know, like when you find like the biggest, fluffiest comforter and you just want to like burrito yourself in it because that's soft. That's so
Yes.
imagine that my daily pain levels when I'm in a flare, when it's really bad, instead of it being a really soft comforter, it's razor wire.
Yes. Oh,
So every single little point is jabbing into my skin. It's pushing up against me. Think about how distracting it is when you're just walking across like pointy gravel in like to get to your car or like
hmm.
walking across pine needles after fucking Christmas. Like that's distracting. You can't keep going. Every little point is distracting you. Every little point of contact is irritating. And so it's pulling away your focus. It's pulling away your ability to have a whole thought, to finish a task, to get up and move and even initiate one thing. So then I take a dab. And for those first 10 minutes, there's no points. That razor wire is gone. That blanket is gone. Now I have the soft and I can take
Yes.
a breath without wincing and I can move my legs without grinding my teeth or without telling myself it's only a few feet to the kitchen. It's only a few
Hmm.
feet to the bathroom. It's only, like, because those are real conversations that you end up having with yourself on your worst pain days. Is like, the kitchen's not that far away, it's okay. But you've already waited 3 hours before you had that conversation with yourself because you've been holding out before you got.